So it's a rain day, which means I'm not going to work. You know me, I like arts and crafts, so I'm gonna try to make a frame bag for our bikes. Try to make two. I think mine will be like full frame. Heather's will just be the top part, because we want to do some bike packing and been looking at lots of bags lately, and they're super expensive and sometimes they don't fit your frame, and it just gives me another reason to make something. And I like making stuff and I like making videos, so I've always wanted to try to film stuff when I'm making it. So here it goes. We'll see if this works. Maybe I'll keep doing it. Okay, so here we are. Got the bike up on the stand. I gotta find a piece of cardboard, trace this thing out. Basically just gonna trace out the frame so I can get measurements and a rough shape of what I need. You know, it might actually be easier not on this bike rack. Okay, so I'm back from the tire shop and the fabric store, and I got a bunch of stuff. Might have gone a little overkill here. This stuff's pretty thick. Maybe should have got the thinner stuff, and it's waterproof. I was only gonna get water resistant because, like, realistically, to make this thing waterproof, you'd have to like tape all the seams. But I'm just gonna see what happens. It was way cheaper than I thought. These were like $8.50 a yard or something, which is ridiculous. So I just went and got black, like a whole thing of black, and this tan brown colored. Some zippers, I got one for myself and then the small one, and then Heather's is only gonna be like half bag, so she does just have one zipper. And then I've been debating on doing like the Velcro or the bungee cord that goes back and forth on top, but I kind of want these to come off and on easy, and the bungee cord method, I think, pretty permanent. Yeah, I just want to say that it was $8.50 a yard for waterproof fabric, and like I thought I was gonna have not enough for some reason, but like this is my triangle, and I have 2 tables more worth of material here. I know I have to make another square, but like I could make 3 or 4 bags out of this one piece, so this is pretty cool. Good. I just cut it off a big piece because I just didn't really know how to fit in. Yeah, I got all the marks down. All these little lines are where the Velcro is going to be. Got where the zipper is going to be, and the divider on both. Basically just gotta cut it up now, and yeah, start. Slowly doing things today. Been staring at my phone a lot trying to figure this out because I have a plan but I don't have a plan. I've been like looking at other people's stuff, and definitely a lot more prep work than I thought there was going to be. So a lot of the people's bags have like a lining, and they have like a foam insert that goes into it to kind of give the bag shape, it looks like, but there's a couple that don't. But then some of the guys just have like foam around the outside strips. They have a liner. I'm thinking I cut 2 strips for the outside, and I was thinking of putting some foam in between. But then again, it'd just be a pain in the ass, and I think if I just take the 2 strips and double them up, I think it'll be rigid enough. I mean, it's my first bag. I feel like I'm probably not too picky. We'll see what happens. But that all being said, I kind of want to see progress, and cutting stuff and prepping stuff is boring. I think I'm just gonna bust out the sewing machine and like prep the zipper and stuff. Then I think once I get that out, I can start cutting bits for these, sewing all the backings onto these to make these look good, because I think that's what I need right now, because I feel like I'm stuck at a standstill at the moment. moment. So let's do that. Okay, so I know this kind of looks like carnage, but yeah, the sewing machine is fine. I just folded this over a bunch. Yeah, sewed through it fine. So I think we're good to go. I think I'll get after it now and try to sew some stuff up. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I broke the needle. I think I pulled on it weird and then it bent on the last one, and then I went to start doing the reinforcements for the zipper and it just snapped. So that's what we call learning. Try not to do that again. Hopefully I have another needle. Not gonna film every single bit of this because it'd be the world's longest video, but I guess this is the little zipper and the gussets for the side, so they can kind of go in there. And then this will have a string on it so it can be tucked away, hopefully make it a little bit more watertight. And then I pull it out. I am going to cut the bottom off right now and sew this on and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is taking way longer than I thought, funny enough. I made the panel with the zippers, that's the back. I learned a lot while doing this. On the bottom one, I did a straight stitch and it's really hard to keep it straight, and this got all skewed and it kind of looks like garbage. And on this one, I did the zigzag stitch and it folded it down way better. And it looks way more clean, and I paid way more attention to the spacing and everything. So that one is mint, except for there's a random stitch because it missed, and that's why I started doing the zigzag. And yeah, so on the next bag, it'll look better, but this is version 1. Okay, so this makes sense when these two go together. This one will flip up, that will flip down, and they'll stick together. In theory, that should be my shelf in the middle of the bag. And then, if I need to, I'll pull it apart. And hopefully it's not going to be too much pain in the ass to get something in there, like that, without the Velcro touching again. But we'll see. This is probably my least favorite part. I'm going to take these Velcros, put the nicer material on top. I'm going to sew it around just so it's cleaned up, because this is quite coarse. Might feel a little weird. This is going to be a huge pain in the ass. And yeah, I got to do 7 of them. I don't know if you can see that at all, but the camera's freaking out right now. Kind of jumping ahead here without filming stuff because I'm getting annoyed. I finished all of the finished all of the flappy things with the Velcro. I learned a lot about the sewing machine, and to do certain patterns you have to have it on certain speeds. So this looks like trash, but it's just a reminder of learning. Yeah, so I sewed the whole outer edge together, the double layer thing that I was talking about earlier, try to make it stronger. And I just started going around the perimeter. I've got one of the Velcros in. Now I'm trying to get around this corner, but the corner is impossible, so I'm gonna struggle a bit more and try to make the corners work because I didn't realize how hard they were.
Making things? Neat.
I kept going, and just the string came off or broke again, and I'm just getting fed up, and it's 9:30 at night, and I've been doing this, feels like forever, probably, yeah, all day. So it's starting to take shape and getting her done. Kind of looks like crap, kind of doesn't, but either way, now that there's a shape happening, I'm a little bit more stoked about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so new day, next day. Instead of just boring you with probably time lapse of sewing. I've just been doing stuff. I've got the entire one side done, so now I just gotta sew the non-drive side on and sew the Velcros on, and she's done. So. Okay, so I'm noticing something here. This side is done, and then this side is almost done. But I think it's because I've been folding the corners so much to get around them. I have a lot more excess right here for some reason than on the other side. So if I keep sewing, I'm gonna end up with this weird bunch. Didn't think about this, and I think I'm going to have to unstitch this entire side I just did, which I'm not very stoked about. Okay, so finished. Guess we'll turn it around and see how she goes. There we go. I made a triangle. Okay, we're back in the garage. I'm gonna fit this thing to the bike. Hopefully it fits. It's pretty good for the first go, I think. I might even cut off the bottom part, because if I did another one, because yeah, this down here is pretty close to that chain. I don't know if you guys can see that. I might just cut them off at the bottom next time. This is a bit weird down here, but I think it's just because of the divider and stuff. Maybe it's how I wrapped it. Try to stick around a bit better. I'm just gotta add some little pieces of string or something to those, so you can pull on them easier. But yeah, it's sick. Alright, well there it is. Pretty stoked with how it turned out. I wouldn't call this a tutorial by any means, but it's more of a how I did it, and so you could watch me struggle. There was a lot more struggling behind the scenes, I think, than I filmed. It was a huge pain in the ass, and I still got to make one more for Heather's bike, but it's only going to be a half bag, so hopefully it won't take me as long. But yeah. Bye, Shaka. Say goodbye. Okay, well, thanks for watching.